Mic check 1 2, mic check 1 2. I can't hear myself yet. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check.
Yeah.
No, but I'm showing up though, right? Okay. Mic check, mic check. No. Is the volume down on my thing? Hello, hello, mic check, mic check. No. I mean, it doesn't matter. I don't need to hear. Oh, there it is. There it is. I can hear it. No, it sounds fine. Am I live now? All right, bet. A false start on the kickoff, but welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Dominguero TV. And it is a La Banda game day. Yes, it is. It is the quarterfinal for the D4 championship. And La Banda are starting off fast here, trying to get a goal immediately, but taking on Toxic FC, wanting to get something of their own. Let's see who prevails here today. Toxic FC coming in as the lower seed between the two teams, but La Banda not gonna take them lightly. They're gonna apply that pressure like they have all year. A pretty good season. And it looked like Selena had a chance right there to bury it, but the shot goes wide. The first one on the day for La Banda. Now forgive me, folks, if I'm a little rusty. It has been a while since I have been in the booth, but we are gonna get back into it and get into the groove. La Banda right now doing just the same after getting that first shot on the day. Now possibly the second, and it is the first goal on the day for La Banda, and that makes it 1-0. Just a couple minutes into this one, they get started off fast, and it is La Banda that has the advantage here early on in this first half. Toxic FC gonna see if they can reply here and get one back, but La Banda gonna apply the pressure and double it up. Two people on her in the corner, loses possession. Now it's gonna be La Banda who gets something going on the counter. 2-on-2, now 2-on-1, beats his man, and with the left foot buries it across his body in the bottom right corner. It's Pedro who gets his second goal on the day. 2 on the board for La Banda. And immediately wins it back after the kickoff, looking for number 3. He is relentless on his shift right now. Just the first segment of the game here, just a few minutes in, and La Banda wanting to make things ugly fast, but Toxic FC are fighting back. But La Banda, 3-on-1, the numbers advantage. Can they take it? Oh, and the shot there by Marcos, it looks like. Oh, that was Carlos, excuse me. But the goalkeeper having a good stop there. That one coming in kind of close on his near post, able to hold on to it. Carlos pressing there, creating a loss of possession for Toxic. Now it is going to be La Banda ball. Tacuache putting it in to the area. It looks like Pedro. Now Carlos. That one bouncing around, lost. It is for Toxic now. Trying to send it up the line and gets interrupted. Toxic now trying to find a groove of their own after going down by 2. Trying to get their first score on the board here today, but it's not gonna come easy. La Banda do like to apply a lot of that pressure. Maybe Toxic FC are gonna have to wait until fatigue starts to play a part. But we are still in the early stages of this one. Right now, La Banda and Toxic FC just trading possession in the middle of the park. Pedro along the wall, trying to hold on to it, fend off his defender who's got him covered. Back and forth they go. Aquache bringing that one up along to the wall, sends it across. Carlos, oh, slips over the ball. It could be a mistake that's costly. Toxic not able to get the shot off and take advantage, but maybe a second chance. Some space opening up there, but nobody able to get the shot off. Trying to find his man in the corner. The passing, they finally get one off. Makes its way to the keeper. Bruno takes it in, even though it wasn't the cleanest opportunity they had. Toxic FC's opportunity goes by the wayside, but now it's La Banda that might be able to capitalize on that one. But Toxic look like they are still applying the pressure and they have the numbers, but Bruno ends up coming away with that loose ball, and he's gonna hold on to it for just a second. Selena lets that one go by. Looks like Tanner had some language on that one. The weird spin on the kick there. I like it, but just a bit far wide. Just a bit off target as well. Now La Banda trying to regain possession. That one goes out of bounds, and we will see substitutions made for La Banda for the first time in this period. We get started, and it's Chepas in the corner. Strong body holding him off, and Tanner's there, but the goalkeeper is as well, and what a save by him to keep that one out. Tanner not able to put it in the back of the net, and it could have easily been 3-0, but the goalkeeper doing his job there for Toxic and keeping them in this game as well. That one bouncing around. The blow of the whistle signals that it looks like it was a handball. It's going to be for La Banda. Not sure what the call was there. Wants it from the 3-line. Ooh, the direct shot there came in closer than I think the goalkeeper even thought. But right now, Toxic look like they might want to get a counterattack going. But the Banda have the numbers in the backfield. Gonna be hard to get through that forest of defenders. Looking for space. Is she gonna take the shot? Lays a pass off across. The errant pass, and now it's gonna go towards La Banda again, who have men going forward. And the defender falls, and it looks like it did the job. Just enough defense there to keep the ball from going on target. But right now, La Banda still in possession and still applying the pressure and still peppering that goal box. Right now, they're going to want to create some more space, just as Toxic has been doing. Although Toxic has not been able to get the shots off at the end of their sequences. Let's see if they can change that here. Cutting through, in and out, around his defender, and he gets the shot off. One of the few today, and Bruno able to make the stop. Good defending there by La Banda to poke it out and clear it out of the area. Now in the midfield, Tanner looking for somebody. It's Lalo coming up behind him now, chips that one up over top. Looking for Tanner once again in the corner, rebounds it, boots it off the wall, but Selena not able to connect cleanly with it. Almost the goal opportunity there, but we're still Toxic having to defend their area, finally clearing it out of there. But the ball's still in the middle of the park, and La Banda still holding it on to, it was up for grabs, but La Banda holding on to it. Dominating the possession numbers. And the few times that Toxic have had it, have not been allowed the space and time to be able to shoot. Selena taking the deep shot. And Lalo looking for the rebound, but just too high. It's going to be the whistle. Possession for Toxic as they make some subs there, and so does La Banda. Brooke checking into the game here as that ball flies all the way across the pitch into Bruno's hands. Both teams looking to advance here in this playoff. It is officially the postseason, and it looks like Toxic want to get one back and put their name on the score sheet, get themselves back into this game. But right now it's La Banda who have been in charge from top to bottom. Trying to slow things down, see if they can calm the situation and get their wits about them. Along the glass, battling forward, but the 2-on-1 ends up in their favor. Of course it does. Finding some space, they get a shot, but it gets blocked. And once again, in La Banda's possession, those counterattacks have been deadly. Just like that one, Brooke puts it away, and it's a goal for La Banda, number 3 on the day. An absolute precision strike there to bury it in the bottom left corner of the net. Brooke with the right foot getting her first score. And applying pressure to maybe look to add another one. But Toxic FC just trying to stop the momentum from getting any worse on behalf of La Banda right now. Everything going their way. And Toxic FC know how dangerous that can be. There's still a lot of time left in this game, but they don't want to dig themselves into a hole that they can't get out of. It's a slippery slope, and right now La Banda are looking very comfortable on the ball. Tranquilo el plantel, a good pass to himself off the wall. Although the battle at the end of it ends up in favor of the Toxic player. But La Banda is still there. Lalo has a chance in the box, and he puts it away. It was Academic nailing it top left. Lalo getting his name on the board. A beautiful strike and a beautiful result, making it 4-0 early on in this one. About 8.5 minutes left in this first half, and La Banda are widening the margin little by little every time. Everyone doing their job so far, but mental mistakes is the key to the game. You got to make sure to avoid those right there, just above and off target. Pedro checking back into the game. Brooke applying the pressure. Carlos too. Rosa finding Carlos again. The right-footed shot with plenty of pace. And it looks like we're gonna have to take a timeout. I'm not sure what happened there, but the goalkeeper a little shaken up. Lo sacudió esa pelota. But it looks like it's gonna be a stoppage of play. Looks like he's gonna be all right too. As we restart here, it's gonna be for Toxic. Seeing if they can find any solutions here. Maybe a little too close for comfort there. The La Banda defender coming in real close. Carlos dribbling through the midfield, finding his man, Pedro, with the power and precision to put that one away. That's his hat trick. Number 3 for Pedro out of 5. Exactly what you want to see from your star striker, ladies and gentlemen. The talisman is adding tallies to the board. Yes, sir. La Banda 5-0. taking all the suspense out of this one, just kind of handling things business as usual. But let's see, like we've said, Toxic FC have been fighting. The results have just not been there. And Pedro still looking for more, trying to see if he can get some space. That one cleared away. Tacuache trying to take the quick shot there. Trying to go on a counter, but the defense stifling there, keeping the ball on that side of the field. They're just trying to clear it out of the way, but Toxic not able to get it out. They're struggling, and Pedro's applying the pressure. They finally get it out of their own third, but nobody up front. And it's La Banda who have the numbers back there. And are gonna take this one easily, just taking their time. A little bit of possession loss there, but eventually it ends up back with La Banda. Back and forth in the midfield, where it is won and lost most of the time. Finding his man back to the goal now, has some space, and they finally get their first one on the day. 5 minutes left here in the first half, and they get their first tally on the board. Toxic FC. Is this the start of the comeback, or will La Banda hunker down and be able to put that defense back on lock? But right now it's the offense adding another one, and it's 6. Just as quickly as they scored, we get one right back. I'm questioning if I even believe it myself it happened that fast, but right now it looks like Toxic have gotten a little bit to cheer about here, and seeing if they can follow up on that and carry on and see if they can get another one in the back of the net. But Bruno's doing a good job so far in this game, where the few opportunities have come for him. But it looks like Carlos with the dribble across in the left foot, and it's another goal for La Banda, lucky number 7, and it's 7-1. La Banda FC fully in charge, fully in front of this competition right now. Just a few minutes left before we get to the halfway point. And this team looking very confident that they're going to come out the victors. A bit of a lull in the scoring, and then as soon as they gave one up, it looks like maybe is that the chance that Toxic needed. But La Banda FC immediately scoring 3 in a row back to back after that. Ooh, the dribble and the shot not on target by Toxic. Bruno coming out of his box and able to clear that one away. It's Carlos. Moving inwards, laying the pass off. Trying to intervene is Tacuache, bodying him out along the wall. That one finds its way back to the keeper. A good job there. Sending it across and finding Carlos. A good sequence there by Tacuache. Brooke trying to carry along. Not able to keep her footing, but holds on to possession. And it's La Banda carrying through. Carlos through a few defenders, but the shot, good precision, but not enough pace on it. Needed just a bit more power to be able to get by those gloves, but the goalkeeper doing his job there. And it looks like La Banda might have a chance here to add another one. Carlos fighting him off in the corner. That one shaking around loose in the box, but the keeper able to get his paws on it and move the ball forward. And it looks like Toxic might have something going forward, but a bit of a nudge there says it warrants enough of a whistle for the referee. And Toxic look like they want to get some momentum going here right before the end of the half, but with that comes vulnerability on the counter for La Banda. You see them already trying to get another one. Has an open man. Not able to take advantage. It was a 3-on-1 opportunity. Ultimately not ending up in a goal, but like I said, when Toxic, you see them start to gain a little bit of confidence. La Banda strike and they really take advantage of that. These counterattacks have been extremely deadly for this team. Carrying it up along the wall, trying to get it across. Trying to try something sneaky there, but no one was at the end of it. Carlos carrying that ball up forward. And the one shot, yes sir, in the back of the net to make it number 8. 30 seconds left here in this first half, and we add another one to the board. 8-1 is the score. And I might have lost track at what point, but yes sir, I believe that means Toxic FC have an extra player on the pitch. If anybody else noticed, they do have an extra player, and if they don't, they are allowed it because of the opponent being up by more of a score than a score of more than 6. So as we head into halftime, La Banda have an 8-1 advantage, and Toxic have an extra man on the pitch. We will see you in just a moment. Toxic FC versus La Banda, 8-1. We live. And here we go with the start of the second half. La Banda FC in charge by a lot, in front, 8-1. A huge lead to start this second period. And it affords Toxic FC an extra player on the pitch, but La Banda firmly in charge, fully confident that they can finish this one out. It hasn't been close since the beginning, especially for a playoff match, but you never know. These games are always unpredictable. A storm of goals can happen at any moment. I mean, we saw it with La Banda in this very game. 4 goals back to back to back to back, and then the 3 after the 1 scored by Toxic. They come in waves, and this La Banda team has been doing a good job of managing their energy so far, but let's see if they can keep that up there. Toxic FC getting a shot off on the counter. Nothing coming of it though. A good stop there by Bruno. Fighting for it along the midfield. That looks like Tacuache along the wall. Yes, sir. He's able to get it out of there, but loses possession of it. Trying to go the other way, but Joseph's there to intercept. Rosa now to Tacuache. Now to Joseph. And it's intercepted, taken away, and Toxic now trying to get something going. Know that if there's any chance for them to get back into this one, they have to start scoring now. They have to change that momentum shift soon, because it becomes a race against the clock, and that's not something you want to have to deal with. Right now, La Banda, everything in their favor, the clock in their favor, but you still have a lot of time to play. And I know that if it's up to them, they're gonna want to score and double up right now. They're gonna run it up. Toxic FC though, not if they have anything to say about it. Trying to get their second one on the day, but that one flew over the top, and it's gonna be a free kick there. Not a goal kick. Yeah, it's a free kick there, taken by Bruno. That one finding its way into the area and picked up by Bruno. Coming in strong there, warrants enough of a foul to pick up a blue card. And that's unfortunate because it immediately leads to a goal. Toxic FC get their second one. And that's that momentum shift that I was talking about just a few moments ago. It was gonna have to come soon, but now let's see if Toxic can take advantage of it and ride that wave. La Banda no. Si tiene mucho colmillo, señores. They know what they're doing and they know how to run this clock out. They know what they gotta do to win. If they can put another few goals on the board, they will do so. But this team is really competitive. You know they're always gonna try. Joseph, what a step back over right along the wall. Good moves there. Trying to put it on target. That one looked like a handball. The referee not calling it. The bench was. They wanted it. They wanted the call, but it looks like it's gonna go without consequence there. Now the other way, Toxic FC trying to get something going. The ball rolling around. Bruno was off his line for just a moment. It looked like it could have been a spot of danger. But now Lalo takes the free kick. Trying to shoot one from deep. Pedro follows up with the rebound shot. That one came in real close, just above the pink line. I think the goalkeeper might have gotten a touch to it there. I'd be credited with the save. And a decent idea there by the Toxic man going forward, but nobody was there to get on the end of it to bury it. But you could see what he was trying to go for there. Now Toxic need to keep creating some of those chances and not let Banda continue to run rampant. But let's see, that one shaking, rattling around in the box, but ooh, that shot coming in strong. The goalkeeper able to deflect it away from him, parried the shot away, able to get a hand to that one, but the third time is a charm, and La Banda finally able to put it away and get the goal that they were looking for. 9-2 marks the scoreboard. The goalkeeper fighting for his life, having to stop one, then another with his hand and back across. It was just too much. He's only got so many arms. And just like that, another one. But that one was absolute class. Pedro just absolutely decimating those shots on target. Bottom left, bottom right. Wherever he wants to put it, he will. And you can see that on the scoreboard, 10-2. Passing it along the back now. La Banda doing a good job now of maintaining their strengths, maintaining their energy here. Playing a smart, stern defense, although it is getting to that point in the game where both teams start to wear down a little bit. It can become a bit of a free-for-all, but let's see how things develop. Right now, both teams playing very different philosophies. Toxic FC soon gonna have to start full out attacking, but we've seen what that's done for them so far. La Banda have taken advantage of that at every point so far in this game. La Banda right now kind of dropping back and Proto parking the bus here, not necessarily attacking the goal at the moment, but they are in front by so much. What a shot! Oh my goodness! The Toxic player absolutely sending that one from deep. Putting that one away for the tray on the day for them. 3 on the day. 10 for La Banda. Toxic FC bringing it just a little bit closer. But every time that they've scored, La Banda have followed up with a flurry. Is that trend going to continue here? Oh, a bit of a clip there from behind. It will be a foul. Another blue card. Toxic FC were able to capitalize on the last blue card that was shown. Those 2 minutes can be very, very key to any team when you see that player come off. And Toxic know that this is their chance to maybe get themselves back into this one. But can they do it? Toxic FC with a little bit of miscommunication, wanting to take the free kick. Dribbling along the midfield, Toxic FC. Looking a little apprehensive at the moment, looking like not very many ideas on the block right now. Just kind of shooting, trying to see if they can get some space anywhere. It's been the story of the day for this squad. La Banda have not afforded this team any room for creativity, for innovation on the offensive end. And while La Banda on the opposite side has been doing nothing but creating chances on those counterattacks. Oh, trying to take the quick turnaround shot. A good thought there, but not paying off. It looks like La Banda are going to hold the ball. Foul call there. The pace of the game slowing down just a little bit here. I mentioned it just a bit earlier that the fatigue starts to play a part in this. A foul there by Selena is going to get a free kick for Toxic. Trying to send that one up. No one coming up to meet him. Good job defending there, but no one able to get in front of it, Bruno. That one goes in, but I don't think it counted. No siree, the scoreboard does not change. 3-0 remains the score, that one not counting. Most likely, if I had to guess, had to be because of the slip. The fouls coming in a little bit more frequent. Tanner getting clipped there, a foul, going back and forth. Now, I mentioned earlier it could become a free-for-all. I was talking about scoring-wise, the defenses tend to drop their guard, but in this case, it ends up being a lot of fouls. The play can get a little bit on the sloppy side. Right now, we see it, the pace has slowed down quite a bit. Both teams a little bit on the tired side. The fouls coming in a little bit more heavier, but right now, we need to see who's gonna come out of this segment of the game with a little bit more prowess. Is it gonna be Toxic? We're gonna try and fight back. It looks like they might have the first chance to do so. Ooh, putting in a shot there. Maybe not enough pace on it, but a good start there. Toxic FC still have a chance to get themselves back into this one, but La Banda have made it difficult every single time that this team gets a glimmer of hope. That one trading places in the midfield, going around Brook, in and out from under Pedro's feet, and it's a lost possession for La Banda. Toxic FC might have a chance here. A good interception though by Lalo. The Toxic FC man not putting enough mustard on that pass. Ooh, Rosa making the turn. Able to hold on to possession there. Good job. Brooke, who has time, a little bit of space, trying to deliver the ball into the park, into the middle. Not able to find the target, but Lalo moving around, trying to sling through the defenders, trying to get the shot off. He does. Rosa with the rebound. She gets it, the left foot. An absolute dart in the bottom. Number 11. 11 save. 11-3 is the score. And can it get any worse for Toxic FC? This team, every time, like I said, they've had a glimmer of hope. It's gotten tougher and tougher for this team to fight back. I think at this point you will start to see La Banda trying to start to play time and burn a little bit of the clock when they can with such a big lead, especially with the way that Toxic FC has not been able to maintain possession all day. Oh, that looked like Pedro who put in the shot. The keeper parrying it away, but there was no one there to meet the rebound. still battling for it along that keeper area. Carlos was taking the shot, but it got blocked close proximity. Tanner taking it from farther away, but that one nowhere anywhere near being on target. 3.5 minutes reads the clock as we head to the final stretch of this one. La Banda have been in charge from the very get-go. Sending that one deep up. La Banda controlling the pace at the top of the key in the final third. Moving it around, still looking to add more on the board. Carlos looking for that shot going in towards his near post, but that one just a bit off. And now it's Toxic FC having to play defense still. Not having any room to breathe throughout this entire game. He's cutting through defenders, looking for space, trying to get the shot. The goalkeeper coming out of his box. He has a defender in there waiting on him, but I'm not sure if there's anyone that could take the shot. Brooke was there, and then of course the rebound shot going down low. Could do absolutely nothing about that one to make it 12-3, and La Banda are running away with this one. 2 minutes left. Good steal there. And this La Banda team is absolutely relentless to the final whistle. 3-on-1 going the other way. The counter parried away, but not in the direction that Carlos was looking for. It's going to be a whistle and a foul. It's going to be a loss of possession. Took it a little too quickly for the liking of the ref. As the seconds tick down and closer to victory for La Banda, they are not content with just kind of running this clock out. They are still looking for more. There was a lot of goals in this one. Everybody wants a piece of the pie. Everybody wants to get their name on the sheet. As Tanner controls it and drops it off along the line to Brooke. Now back to Tanner. Back to Brooke. Takes the shot. A rebound off the wall. Tanner not able to get to the end of it for the shot. But Toxic now trying to go the other way. And once again, it is the keeper who does the good job there for La Banda. The result of this one is academic. Everything just about done here as the clock winds down. But it looks like a couple players hit the deck. I'm not sure what happened there, but everybody on the pitch. And it looks like that will be the final whistle.